when I grew up in northern Michigan in a very rural area, and we had dogs, German shepherds, mostly as house dogs. But then I had hunting dogs, and me and one dog killed 34 raccoon the fall of my senior year in high school. So I spent a lot of time with dogs. And there was a phrase because of that experience that maybe meant something different to me than everybody else, and that dog will hunt. And so I'm now with this, coming up on the new year, and everybody's writing up their business plan or their goals for 2021. And a lot of people I'm hearing, Eric Lofholm, they tell us some of the same stories over and over and over again, and it makes me think of in the Old Testament with Moses. Moses actually tells the story going up to Mount Sinai to get the tablets 14 times between Genesis, Leviticus, and Numbers. And so he's branded for that, right? So it's branding your message. And there's something that's been hitting me in the back of my mind. There's part of your subconscious programming that you're in your amygdala, the part of your brain that regulates the fight or flight. And what that does is when you're in a stress situation, you will react in the way that is most familiar to you. So that's why athletes, boxers, a lot of repetition over and over, throwing the same punches, same combinations over and over and over and over again. And in the SEAL teams, we call it dirt diving. We would take our attack board and your swim buddy, and you go out in the parking lot. And your attack board has a compass on it and a watch, and you walk out your diving course, and you do it over and over and over again. And so when you get in the water, you don't have notes, right? You can't have notes in the water. You got it memorized, and you do everything to turn at right angles, so it's easy to memorize. And it becomes second nature. You learn to do it very quickly. And what's happening is you're making that part of your subconscious programming. Well, when you go into what's called beta brainwave, it limits the amount of information that you can take in. I'm saying that wrong. You can bring in information, your brain will accept the information, but it will not process it until that whatever stress you're going through is over. But once that happens, then all of a sudden you get all these epiphanies, these ideas and thoughts and come to your mind, and that's where you get those epiphanies from. And when you have a desire for something that's strong enough, that even when you go into beta, you get locked down into that beta brainwave where you're limited to only what's in your subconscious, it will cause you to hunt for that path that gets you closest to your goal. So no matter, you come to a fork in the road and it's decision time, you're going to unconsciously choose the path that's going to take you closer to achieving that goal that you set in your mind. And so when people make their New Year's resolutions, it's not just writing it down one time and then maybe even just in trying to map out your plan, your strategy to get you there. It's more than just that. You have to look at it all the time, or think about it all the time, or have it in front of you all the time. But when you do that, and stress comes in your life, what'll happen is your subconscious will take you toward that goal. That part of your brain, that amygdala in your brain, is like that hunting dog. and it's going to go after what you conditioned it or trained it to go after. And so that's why the importance of setting your goals and your plans for New Year's. So you want to set that dog to hunt, Madam Toastmaster.
Thank you, Ruben, for a hint for